hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup he cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas. As we see the third seed in this playoff, the Clemson Tigers, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Oregon Ducks. EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. You're almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. First play looking to throw it. Catch made on the right side. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Here comes a handoff. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Boy, great job by this defense on this second down run. Just stonewalled him at the line of scrimmage. Now they get a chance to really pressure the quarterback here, try to get off the field.
Important moment early in this playoff game. Opening drive, they face third down. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. Big moment early in this playoff game. They face a third down on the opening drive. Out of the gun now on third down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
What a hit there on third down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big fourth down play.
The offense stays on the field in this opening drive. They'll go for it in their own territory. He's throwing for it on fourth down. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. More than enough to pick up a first down.
Just great execution here on this fourth down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. They're going to run it. And gets the carry. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards here on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Big moment on the opening make it to the marker. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. Decision here very early. They're going to go for it on their own side of the 50 with the first possession. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Looks like Clemson will have the first down.
Well, this is football today, whether you're watching the NFL or college football. Coaches go for it on 4th down. Here's the opening drive. 4th down on their own side of the 50. Don't even blink. They go for it. To their credit, they pick it up. And they're thinking about trying to get points here on this opening drive.
Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. It's catch made across the middle by the running back. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
The offense gets set for the 10th play on this drive. Short connection to the tight end here. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on 1st down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker.
Here the defense was committed to stop the run. And in an RPO, that's a dangerous thing to do. The quarterback sensed that, just pulled the ball out, got it out to the right flat for some good yards.
Come to the line for 2nd down and very short now. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Looks like Clemson will have the first down.
Well, when you have a guy that can get to the outside that quickly, use that touch pass to be able to get him on the perimeter, let him use that speed to pick up a first down like this.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout.
Okay,
Plenty of room to run. And he steps out of bounds close to the goal line. Couldn't quite punch it in there. So early movement from the offense. That'll push him back 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The Tigers line it up with 1st and goal. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half. The talk strategy here. The offense sets up with a 1st and goal. The quarterback's got it on the option. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
It's a nice game by this offense. This quarterback has such a good feel for running the option. Whether it's handing it, keeping it himself, or pitching it, puts a lot of pressure on the discipline of this defense.
Solid gain puts him in good position for 2nd down and goal. Receiver in motion now. As a design quarterback keeper. He'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go. punch it in or settle for a chip shot. Third and goal. Big moment early in this semifinal game. The receiver grabs it.
They move my guy. That's bullshit.
As they take the lead in this playoff
You got some bullshit there. How they gonna move my guy way over there for no reason when we playing, man?
for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and booted away. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. He opened the semifinal game with a pass. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
So second down after the incompletion. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. The pass is caught, and the defense swarms not much of a gain in incompletion. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. The pass falls incomplete.
Let him be a blitzer, of course.
So Clemson has the lead here, Kirk, as we head to the quarter break.
Of course.
It's the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. The Ducks will bring their punt team on the field now. And it's taken at the 45. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. They're going to run it. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held them just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back. The pocket breaking down. And down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, that's the one thing about a guy that always feels that he can rely on his legs. He's always trying to make a play, and this time he just wasn't able to get away from the defense, and that is a big loss for the offense.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. That pass is batted away, incomplete.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
He'll field the punt. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Now it's second down here. The shotgun running play. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. And the Ducks come to the line to crank up the tempo. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside move. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go. And the replay booth has signaled that
What? I was about to say, what the hell?
this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. The Ducks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. That run moves the ball across the 35.
This is exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Second down, we're going to throw it. Pass is caught. You make the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set up with a first down at the 47.
Hey, a first down here by this Oregon offense. Nice to see the quarterback and receiver in sync and very efficient. Something that Oregon really prides itself on. As much as you want to think about that quarterback with the ability to run, remember, they can hurt you with their arm as well.
The Ducks pick up enough yards to move the sticks. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it.
Oh my God, Johnny.
Intercepted. They get him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 43.
Really nice job of mixing up the looks here by this defense. Sometimes man, sometimes zone. They fool the quarterback here completely, and he throws the pick.
They're going to run the option. Pitches to the back. They've got him behind the line. The option doesn't work at all.
That's how you defend the option. Take the quarterback away and then use your speed to bring the pitch back down.
Running play goes backwards, makes it second down.
Bro, what up?
12 now.
Hey, shit, what's good with
Here on second down. Gets made on the out route.
So you head to the high?
Quite enough for a first down.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited
Well,
about the receivers on
who
the
might be
outside.
some shit, man?
Big play.
Huh?
The slot receivers are
They
just
who
as
might be
exciting,
some shit?
especially
Who that?
with their finesse, quickness, and ability to
Uh-oh, the ones out there
guys
cheating?
in the middle of that field.
You know, people, I think, if you want my
They're back
I
up there trying to make
I think
something
you
happen
just
on
not
third
so good and don't put up
down. It's the 2-minute time
Uh-oh.
race to have a close game
Why,
before
what
we
happened?
approach the half. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. They get him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 43.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive and ends up paying for it with a pick. there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator, getting this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver to make a big impact today and get his confidence established early.
Looking to pass here on second down. The receiver makes the grab. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away. They hike up the tempo here for this important third down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. It's a quick grab. Finds room at the 30. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it and keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. Hand off to the right side. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. It looked like they tried to get the ball to the edge, Kurt, but that play was just shut down before it could get going.
Yeah, that design is a sweep to get way out to the outside, but the defense flashes their speed there. Great instincts and speed to be able to bring that down for a nice loss.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. It's a quick grab. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line, the offense threatening here.
This receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this first half.
Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can he keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Quarterback making some changes at the line. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. He's got it near the end zone. But he stopped short a couple yards from the goal line. So it's a 1st down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. And the quarterback dropping back. And the completion made. Touchdown, Ducks, as they fight back here in this playoff game.
Let's go. What a fantastic half we've had here. You talk about a last-minute lead change through the air, and we can only hope the second half's going to be as exciting as this has been.
And the extra point goes up and good. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Looking for a man deep down the left side. It's caught inside the 30, still on his feet. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Clemson.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches the football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off and watch the defense to get a quick stop. And it's a scoop kick, taking a little bit up now. Tackle is made at the 38. That's a good kick return. Now the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 38. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Nowhere there. The ball knocked loose.
The offensive staff just took a collective sigh of relief. But I'd still anticipate that someone's going to pull that ball carrier aside, give him a couple choice words on the importance of ball security.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Trapped again in the pocket. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Tigers will kick it away to get us going in the second half. And the kick is a swing kick, taken by one of the up men. Tackle is made at the 35. Good job by the kick returner that time. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. Hoping to click here at the beginning of the third quarter, try to make up this deficit. Receiver makes the catch. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. He escapes the pocket. It's going to be incomplete, trying to make something happen on the line, but nobody open.
When we talked to the defensive coordinator, Chris, before the game about how they worked hot on the scramble drill this week just to be able to contain him. The coach has to be pleased with how they performed on that play.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be 4th down. Offense going to roll the dice and go for it inside their own 40. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Trying for a 4th down completion. They keep the drive going. It's a first down at the 46.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
And the Ducks begin a new series here, 1st and 10. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Big play finally brought down by the quarterback. That was a tough assignment. In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Pressure is coming. He's picked up, threw it across his body, and paid the price. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch it? Touchdown, Tigers. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
Man, that is every defensive lineman's dream. He played running back in high school or Little League. He showed some tremendous athletic ability once he came up with that interception to take it into the end zone.
PHC is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. They moved the ball in the last possession, but a devastating end of the drive, a pick six. And they recover from that right now. The ball is caught. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. The Ducks come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Second down, they're going to throw it. He's looking to make a big play downfield.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. It can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. That's the third pick tonight thrown by this QB. Right into the open. Touchdown, Clemson. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment. And the interception taken to the house, a pick six, potential game-changing play there.
Yeah, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick six. Now, let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. No surprise they're in a hole here. They've given the football away in each of the last 2 possessions. Dump off caught by the running back. Breaking free at the 35. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. Gain on the first play moves it to the 43. It'll be first down.
And there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
Second down after that completion. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. It's an out route. The catch made. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. It's their first timeout. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Finds his target. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Second down play coming up. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. Ducks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
All right, Chris, here comes that tempo. Sometimes just getting that first down will kick them into that gear.
The ball is loose. The defense has got it. They bring them down, but a heads-up play to scoop up the fumble. Make first down yardage.
Man, when you get into this big a game on this kind of stage in the second half and you're trailing, you just cannot afford to put the ball on the ground. The defense is attacking, trying to get the ball out. They do. Ball's on the ground, and this could be the end of the game.
Now, looks like the head coach made a smart move in that challenge. Officials are going to overturn their previous ruling after getting a look at that replay. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Caught by the receiver. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now. The Ducks will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Caught for the completion. Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now.
Boy, tight windows as always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
So just 1 for 3 in red zone trips so far. They come up on 2nd and goal.
Here we go.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Looking for 6. And he's got it. Touchdown, Oregon.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Automatic at the PAT. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now, the 25. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. He goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
It went backwards on first down, so 2nd and long from the 24. Offense looking to throw the ball. Catch made over the middle. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. You put that on a rope.
Offense sets the formation. It's 3rd down. He keeps it on the design run. He'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They've converted both previous 4th down attempts, so why not try to make it 3 for 3? Moving the receiver around pre-snap. So Clemson has the lead here, Kirk, as we head to the quarter break. As we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. Fourth down. No punt. Out of field goal range. They're going for it. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Throw to the flat. It's a screen. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down. This drive keeps going.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receiver's past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that first down.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Good job bleeding the clock on this drive so far. They'll come up on a 2nd down. Ball handed off. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss of it.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Now it's 3rd and long for this offense. Football right at midfield. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the 1st down. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he was trying to throw it to. Offense will stay on the field for this 4th down attempt. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Short pass finds the tight end. And that game will pick up a 1st down and move the football to the 36.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Well, this offense has really been moving the ball at will on this drive. And a nice job here on this defense to finally come up and make a nice play for no gain.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. The receiver makes the catch. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
They face 3rd and short here in the playoff from the 10th play of this drive. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. On the move now. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And he'll be smarter right at the line for no gain.
Man, really good job here by the defense flying around, recognizing the ball is out, and then making a tackle short of the 1st down.
They need 5 yards here on 4th down to keep the drive alive. And now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there, wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here. And the importance of this attempt, if he makes it, it's now a 3-score game. And he's got it from 48 yards out, showing off with a big leg.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
After adding 3 more points to the lead, they're set to kick it off. Try to make a play from deep in his end zone. Oh, and he's got some space here. On the move. Can he make it? They can't catch him. Touchdown. That is an unforgettable moment for that kick return. A touchdown in a playoff game.
Great blocking to set this return up, and of course you can see his natural instincts as a runner. Once he got through that initial surge from the coverage unit, nobody's going to stop him from scoring.
The PAT makes it a 10-point deficit, 31-21. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. Now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. The offense is set up with excellent field position. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Moves out of the pocket. And he'll leave the ball deep down that right side. Receiver makes the grab inside the 15. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Now operating in the red zone. Pounding away with the run game. Powering through a tackle. Touchdown, Tigers. This offense really clicking.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a 2-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds.